Hello everyone, how are you all? I am Neeraj Kumar Kathal and you are watching For Nurses Preparation YouTube channel. In our today's video, we are discussing few important points for upcoming NORCET exam, AIMS NORCET exam 2021. Let's begin our today's video. First point, a client's ECG showing ST elevation in leads V2, V3 and V4 suggests anterior wall myocardial infarction. When we take electrocardiogram of a person or client, if their ST elevation is present in the leads V2, V3 and V4, we can say the person is having anterior wall myocardial infarction. Next point is left anterior descending artery is the primary source of blood for the anterior wall of the heart. This is our heart. This is the anterior portion or anterior surface of the heart. Anterior surface or anterior wall of the heart receives most of their blood supply by the left anterior descending artery. Left anterior descending artery is the main blood supplying artery for the anterior wall of the heart. Next point is circumflex artery supplies lateral wall of the heart. In the lateral sides of the heart, this is the heart and this is the lateral sides, left and right. These are the lateral side. This lateral side is get blood by this circumflex artery. Simply we can say circumflex artery supply blood to the lateral wall of heart. Next, internal mammary artery supplies blood to the breast. Breast gets supplied by internal mammary artery. Next point, most of the blood flow to the coronary artery is supplied during diastole. Coronary arteries are the vessels that supply blood to the heart. They got oxygen rich blood when the heart diastoles. Important. Atherosclerosis or plaque formation is a leading cause of coronary artery disease. Atherosclerosis and or plaque formation is a leading cause of coronary artery disease. You can take screenshot. Next point. Myocardial infarction is commonly occurs due to coronary artery disease. Simply we can say coronary artery disease is an important cause of myocardial infarction. Infarction means death tissue. Angina caused by atherosclerosis means hardening of blood vessel. Due to atherosclerosis, heart blood vessels cannot dilate properly, and due to this reduced blood and oxygen supply to the heart, and this causes angina. Next, diabetes mellitus is a risk factor for coronary artery disease. Diabetes mellitus is a risk factor for coronary artery disease. Next, increased cholesterol level above 240 mg per dl can be cause of coronary artery disease. In our body, cholesterol level up to 200 mg per dl is normal. If the cholesterol level rises to 40 mg per dl, it can be an important cause of coronary artery disease. Next, sublingual nitroglycerin is used in the treatment of acute angina attacks. Sublingual route means the route by which the medicine is administered just below the tongue. Next, invasive surgical treatment of coronary artery disease. There are two important invasive surgical procedures or treatments used in the treatment of coronary artery disease. These are first coronary artery bypass surgery and the second one is percutaneous transluminal coronary angioplasty. PTCA, percutaneous transluminal coronary angioplasty. You can take a screenshot of this slide. Next, an ECG showing ST elevation in leads second, third and AVF suggests occlusion of right coronary artery. Next point, right coronary artery supplies right ventricle of the heart or inferior portion of the heart. Right ventricle or inferior portion of the heart is supplied by right coronary artery. Most common symptom of myocardial infarction is chest pain, and this occurs due to decreased oxygen supply to the heart. To calculate or feel the apical pulse, we have to assess the site, that is left fifth intercostal space in midclavicular region or line. Sequence of CPR is CAB. Sequence of cardiopulmonary resuscitation is compression, airway and breathing. CPR chest compression depth 2 inches in adult. You have to compress the adult person's chest approximately 2 inches or 5 centimeters for effective CPR, and the 100 at the rate of 100 compressions per minute, and the ratio is 30 compressions and 2 ventilation. Epicardium. Epicardium is the outermost layer of heart made up of squamous epithelial cells. Epicardium is the outermost layer of the heart and it is made up of squamous epithelial cells. You can take screenshot. Thank you so much friends for watching this complete video. All the best.